Good morning, you guys. Happy Monday. Welcome back to another vlog. I woke up this morning in the best mood ever because today I officially launched my first workout program and I've just been so excited, like over the moon to share this with you guys and finally get started on the 6-week challenge. I've been doing it like on and off for the past, I want to say like year and a half or so. I'll do like the 6-week intervals at a time, take a break from it, go back to doing it, and it just always makes me feel so good after the 6 weeks. And I was like, I'm gonna restart it and do it with you guys so I can feel that same sense of motivation and just discipline heading into the gym and creating a routine for yourself in the gym. So it's a mix of strength training and then also more like sculpting, kind of Pilates mat style workouts, which always feel so good. So that being said, I'm gonna head down to the gym this morning, get in my lower body workout, which lower body days are always the hardest, but it feels so good afterwards. And I've been doing 12-3-30 to like end off my workout. So I'll just head in and do like a little bit of a walk, just like a 5-minute walk on the treadmill to warm up my body a little bit, and then get into my strength workout and then finish off with just a little bit of cardio at the end. So that's the plan for this morning. But I just threw on this workout set from Vitality. It's so cute. I love this red color. It's actually very similar to one that I own from Amazon. So sadly they don't sell this like same exact color combo anymore, but I can link the Amazon version down below for you guys. Yeah, that's what we're wearing. I'm gonna fill up my water bottle, make myself a little pre-workout, and then we'll head on down. I'm wearing leggings to the gym this morning. I will be sweating so fast and I cannot be doing that because lower body days are already incredibly sweaty in general, and then add like overheating in a pair of leggings. Not gonna happen. Been sat at my computer pretty much all morning and afternoon long. I got back from the gym, showered up, got ready for the day, made myself some breakfast, and we've just been grinding away. You know it's productive when I have my blue light glasses on and the midday poppy has been consumed. This is like my favorite part of the day. So I'm just finishing up a few last things right now, and then responding to a bunch of questions that I did like a question box on my Instagram story for my program, because as I talked about earlier in this video, it officially launched today, which just makes me so happy, and the response that I've gotten from it just like fills my cup. I'm just overwhelmed with joy right now. So I'm just gonna answer all of those and get those stories posted. I did like an in-feed post of my program. Like, I cannot wait, and just like all the comments, I could cry right now. My favorite, I love the macros with these also. It's not gonna lie, I am feeling a little bit brain dead right now, listening to myself back on repeat for the last like 3.5 hours. I'm like, I need to take a break from the editing. It's already at 6:15, so I'm getting pretty hungry for dinner soon. But I think I'm just gonna get myself to go to Trader Joe's. Even though I went grocery shopping this weekend and went to Publix, I didn't get an avocado, and I need an avocado for one of the dinner recipes that I want to make tonight, because I either want to make my beef bowl since I have sweet potato ready to go and all I would need to do is cook up ground beef, or I want to make a steak salad. And for both of them, an avocado would like make or break the recipe. So I'm like, I might as well just get out and about, get out of my apartment, because I barely left my apartment at all today. Basically went to the gym and have been seated at my countertop pretty much all day. I did film a TikTok, but that was earlier today, and I'm getting a little bit antsy and hungry, so we need to do something about it. Also, I just want to do a few things around my apartment, like put away my dishes. I also have to clean up some clothes that are in my room right now. My struggle is like, I'll have clean clothes and I just put them on my bed, and then when it comes to the end of the day, I move the clean clothes from my bed to the floor, and it's just a process of doing that like every single day until I actually decide to take the time to like fold my clothes and put them on a hanger, which mind you would not take long at all. It would take me maybe 10 minutes, but laundry is like my least favorite household chore. Like if I could have somebody fold my laundry, organize my closet, and just like always keep my drawers nice and clean and my closet nice and clean, I would love that, but I just don't. So anyways, I'm gonna do that probably before I head on out, like do my dishes and all that. Probably not my clothes, because I'm not really in the mood to do that, but at least I'll get the dishes taken care of. Finally, I'm getting around to putting away all these clean clothes. I've been putting this off for far too long. So I told myself today, this is like task number one that needs to be done first thing foremost before I go out and run my errands later this afternoon, because I do want to head to Costco, and then also I have a return at Target, and then there's one other place that I wanted to go. I can't remember at the top of my head right now. I think, oh, Whole Foods. I wanted to go to Whole Foods to drop off some Amazon returns, because I ordered a few things for Prime Day. I got like a couple different clothing items that just didn't end up fitting, and then a pair of sunglasses that I want to return. And one thing about me is I will put off my Amazon returns until last minute. I was like, I'm not doing that this time, so I'm gonna head over there in just a little bit and everything and knock those errands out this afternoon. Loads of laundry to do in this hamper, so I'm going to go through and separate everything out. I have like my workout clothes in here, whites that I need to do, and then just some light color clothes. So probably going to do like all my workout sets first. Quick little fit check before we head out to run errands. Honestly, it's super simple outfit today, but I'm just wearing these Abercrombie denim shorts, which honestly have become my favorite pair of shorts. I never thought I would like the super relaxed kind of baggy fit of these, but I just think they're super cute. I love the kind of more chill vibe that it gives, especially with a cropped black tee like this. For my shoes, I'm just gonna throw on my Veja sneakers. Purse is from Songmonts, and then my perfume, I'm gonna put on some of this Dossier It Factor. This stuff is so freaking good. I recently just ordered this because I was almost out of my Ambery Rose, which I've been using. You guys, safe to say that I think this might be, dare I say, my favorite scent from Dossier. You guys know I love Ambery Oakwood. I do not shut up about that fragrance, and I've repurchased that maybe like 4 or 5 different times. But I tried this one from their Icons collection. So freaking good. Like, this is one of their Dossier originals, so what that means is like they come up with the fragrance on their own. A lot of their fragrances are inspired by designer brands, but they are not that crazy markup, which I absolutely love. And you guys know I talk about Dossier all the time in my vlogs because truly it's where I get any and all of my perfumes, because their prices are just so good, especially for the quality. I'm someone that is very particular with my different fragrances, how long they last on my skin, all of that. Every fragrance that I have tried from Dossier, hours on my skin. Like, I will spray it on around at 9 in the morning, and by like 3 or 4 p.m. I can still smell notes of that perfume, which is always a good sign. I feel like I would best describe it as sweet but musky. Like, I love a musky, strong fragrance. I want something that's gonna get the heads turning, okay? Like, I wanna be walking around and people being like, dang, she has such a good unique scent. This, exactly that. So like I said, this is the scent It Girl, and it has notes of cardamom, vanilla, sandalwood, which we all know I love, and it kind of smells like marshmallowy, but like kind of musky, which again I love. So this is everything I would want in a fragrance and more. Like, I think this has to be my top favorite. It is so good. So I'll definitely link Dossier down below for you guys, this scent as well as my other favorites. And like I said, their prices so good, the quality, everything, I love it. I'm off to go run my errands this afternoon, which the first stop is going to be Goodwill, because I have these 2 bags in my backseat that are just filled with a bunch of clothes that I decluttered out of my closet like a week and a half ago. It feels so good to just go through my closet, do like a major mid-year reset as I did a couple weeks ago. So I'm gonna finally go drop those off because they've been living in my car for much too long. And then after that, since that's close to Costco, I'm gonna stop in there and just restock a few bulk things that I'm out of. And then I need to go to Whole Foods, do my Amazon return, and I think that's pretty much it. I think also Target, if I have the return in my car. Also, guys, look at how cute these sunglasses are. I got these on Amazon. These aren't the ones that I'm returning. They're so freaking cute. I love them. The other ones that I'm returning are like a little bit too small of a frame, but I love how wide these ones are. They remind me of the ones that I pretty much wear every single day, which those ones are almost on their last leg. They're starting to chip a little bit on the sides, but I love like the oval shape of these. I think they're so cute. It's funny because the tasks that we always put off every single time end up taking the least amount of time. Like, that took me maybe 2 seconds out of my day, if that. I just went ham deep cleaning and reorganizing my refrigerator, which feels so good. I try to do this at least like every 2 months or so, just giving it a good deep clean, wiping everything down, going through the drawers. But also it's nice to do this, especially before you do like a big grocery shop. Not that I did like a major grocery haul today or anything, but also you can kind of see everything that you have in your fridge, bring things to the front that you want to meal prep. So I need to meal prep this ground beef tomorrow, and then also chop up and meal prep my sweet potatoes. Yeah, this is pretty much how I have it all organized, and it looks so much better than I did before. I've pretty much been out and about like all day today, so I haven't had a chance to kind of check things off my to-do list, but I just went to go through, see anything else that I wanted to work on and get done for the rest of the day. And I totally forgot that I went to Pilates this morning. Like, that's the funny thing about especially Florida summers. Like, it'll be so nice in the morning, and then towards the end of the day it gets like super rainy, or vice versa. So it feels like you're living 2 completely different days because the weather will be drastically different. Like, it completely started downpouring 20 minutes ago, and it was bright and sunny pretty much all morning long. But yeah, I was like, wait, I went to Pilates at 8:30 this morning, and it does not feel like it. It does not feel like the same day from when I did that. So right now I'm just exporting a TikTok that I edited so I can post that tonight, and then kind of just going through what I have tomorrow in terms of different things I have to film. I have a brand deal that I need to film tomorrow, or I might do that Thursday. I'm kind of trying to check. Tomorrow's Wednesday, and then Thursday I have an event, so kind of trying to go through all of that. And then also I need to do a little bit more rough editing to my YouTube vlog. Also, I did paint my nails. Finally, my nails were looking so busted because, well, actually they looked really healthy and stuff, but just when they aren't painted, I feel like they look like little man hands. So I finally painted them because I was sick of seeing them in my Instagram stories unpainted, and now they look so much better. Tonight for dinner, I'm gonna throw together a salad because sadly I cannot make my quick 5-minute little beef bowl situation because I have no avocado still, at least no ripe avocado. It's funny because I went to Costco today and no ripe avocado. Trader Joe's last night, no ripe avocado. And I'm like, okay, I'll give Whole Foods a try. No ripe avocado. So I don't know what's going on in avocado land, but clearly I cannot make that tonight because the avocado just like makes the bowl. I can't do without it. So we're gonna do salad instead. Plus I have to use the last bit of the spring mix. So I'm gonna use this and then roast some veggies in the air fryer. And then on top for some protein, these are my favorite chicken tenders. I'm so happy I got these at Costco because they're nice to just keep in the freezer if you need a quick lunch or a dinner or something, just like some good protein. There's 21 grams of protein per serving, 3 grams of carbs, and only 4 grams of fat. So great macros with those, and they're gluten-free, which I love. And then for dressing, I'm just gonna use this creamy dill dressing from Trader Joe's, which y'all know is my all-time favorite. Just made my salted caramel electrolytes. This is my favorite part of my night routine. Like, I wake up in the morning excited to drink this before I go to bed. It also has magnesium in it too, which is really good, but I just got these little packets on Amazon and I think it's like $22 for a pack of 30, and it tastes like hot cocoa, like generally so good at the end of the night. But because I work out in the mornings, I also like to have electrolytes before I go to bed at night, so it can help with muscle recovery and just make sure that I'm feeling like very hydrated and stuff in the morning, especially with my muscles. So it's always a good thing to have, and I'll just drink this while I read for the night. Happy Wednesday. I just got ready for my workout this morning. Today we're hitting upper body. You guys know the drill. Monday lower body, Wednesday upper body, which is one of my favorite days, and then Friday full body in terms of how I split up my strength training. And then Tuesday, Thursday I do Pilates, whether it's on the reformer like I did yesterday or mat Pilates just at home with my program. But yeah, I'm gonna hit the upper body day today, and I'm not gonna lie, I have not been feeling very motivated this morning to put on my workout set and head to the gym. Definitely getting a bit of a later start because it's already at 9:45, but I did get my periods, so I'm like, energy levels are tanking and the cramps are hitting and they're not feeling great, but we have no excuses. And that's one thing that I really emphasize too when you're getting into just the routine of getting into working out and really making it part of your lifestyle. Like, push through on those days that you may not feel very motivated, because I know that physically I am okay and I get to the gym and I'll do it and like it'll feel really good after. It's just the idea of going to the gym right now that does not sound appealing at all to me, but I'll feel super good afterwards, and that's just what I look forward to and the hope that I hold on to. But like, if you just throw the towel on the idea of going to the gym every single time you don't feel like it, then it's going to be really, really hard to make it a part of your routine and make it a part of your lifestyle. You have to push through on those days that you don't want to. And I think on the days that you don't want to go are the days that it feels the best for you, like especially mentally. So we are pushing through this morning, even though I'm like, but I'm just gonna go a little bit lighter. I think it's really important to listen to your body. Like, if you are sore from doing a workout on like Monday or something, listen to your body and just go a little bit slower than you typically would, lift a little bit lighter than you typically would. But I think it's really important to just, like I said, stay in tune with what your body wants, but also stay consistent with it, because that's going to make it a part of your routine and a part of your lifestyle. The thing with my program is it's all about like progressive overload. So every single week you do want to be lifting heavier with the weights. But of course, if you are feeling a little bit tired or just a little bit slower one morning, you don't have to kill yourself in the gym by lifting these insane weights that are going to burn you out. I think that's like one of the most important things too, is finding what works well for you, what you enjoy doing, so that it can be something that you look forward to and actually like to do in the mornings or like to do in the afternoons or the evenings, whenever you like to move your body. but for me, like I said, it's just like a non-negotiable part of my morning. So finally gonna get that in this morning, even though, like I said, it's a little bit later than originally I had hoped. So I'm gonna go work out, maybe go for like a walk or something afterwards, because it is so nice out and I kind of want to take advantage of that. I try to do at least 10 to 12K steps a day, so I like to get it done in the beginning half of my day. I was just like roughly planning out my day, and I'm thinking today is going to be a pretty computer heavy day, just getting a lot of editing done. I was going to film a couple of brand deals for TikTok and Instagram, but it is incredibly gloomy and super rainy out, and a couple of them I have to shoot in stores. So I was like, I'll just hold off to do that maybe this weekend or like end of this week. But I did want to take a couple minutes and just sit down and chit chat with you guys about my workout program, because obviously with it launching on Monday, I'm just so excited about it, and I just want to give you guys like a little bit of an intro to it and kind of what to expect when you do sign up, because it is going to be something that I continue to share and reference in my videos, because obviously it is the workout split that I do every single week. So if you're like, what workouts is she doing in the gym when she's talking about doing her lower body workout, or when she's doing a full body workout, what does that look like? And all of the exercises, the reps, the weights, all of that will be in the program for you guys. So I'll have it linked down below if you want to check it out and everything. But essentially it is what I do 5 days a week, and then Saturday and Sunday is a cardio day. So however that looks like for you, that could be walking on the treadmill on an incline, that could be switching between like a jog and a walk, and then or just going for like a 2 mile or 3 mile run. I really didn't put too much of like a constraint with the cardio day, because that always switches up for me. Like sometimes I'm craving going for a run, so I'll just go for like a 2 or 3 mile run. Sometimes I'll just go and do 12, 3:30, like whatever you want that to look like. And then Saturday or Sunday could also be a rest day. So I think it's really important to also give your body that time to rest and recover before heading into the next following week of workouts. But how it is structured is it will be the same exercises across the board. So the exercises that you see on Monday for lower body will be the same weeks 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, just because that is the most effective when it comes to strength training and really building that lean muscle, which is my goal with this program. It's the goal that I have for myself with my physique, is I really want to build lean muscle and feel strong when I'm in the gym, feel strong when I'm in the gym, feel strong when I'm just doing daily tasks in my day-to-day life. And through doing that, you have to have a structured progressive overload. So what that means is you need to burn the muscle out. So if you're just easily repping out doing 20 pounds of deadlifts, like, and it's easy for you, you're not going to build that muscle, because your muscle needs to reach that point of fatigue to really start to like tear those muscle fibers apart so that it can grow itself. And I've learned so much about that, and that's why, you know, framing my own workouts, that was something that I really focused on, and that's when I actually started to see the difference with my strength and also see it in my physique. So that's why I wanted to launch this program and have those workouts be the same week after week, so you can actually track your progress too, which is something so cool with the app, is you can track the weights that you use and then also the reps that you do. So I have a rep range, so you can either do like the lower end, which if you are hitting the lower end of the rep range, you want to be lifting heavier weights, because that means it's going to be harder for you to obviously like hit a 12 to 15 rep range. So I feel this all sounds like jargon. Trust me, it'll all make sense and everything, but I am just so excited about it because it's like proven results, like what I have seen within myself, and I'll finally be able to, like I said, I can share it with you guys now. So it just makes me very excited, and it's just the value that it'll be able to bring to your guys' lives makes me so happy, because this is always something I've wanted to do, and like to be able to share something that I use every single day with you guys and bring value to your life and hopefully change your fitness journey or your wellness journey, whatever it is, or just get you into routine, because essentially that's also what this is. When I'm kind of like feeling stuck or just lost in the gym sometimes or getting in a rut with it, this is what I always fall back to, and it is incredibly helpful. So I just wanted to share that with you and kind of answer any questions. Also, there is a home version as well. So when you do purchase the program, you get like the gym and the home version, so you can kind of toggle between the two within the app. So say you're on like a vacation and you don't have access to a bunch of equipment, you just have access to like maybe dumbbells and a booty band or something and ankle weights, you just click the home one and then it gives you all of the different exercises you can do, but at home. So I think that's also super helpful because I do try my best to stick on routine if I'm, you know, traveling somewhere and doing what I can. I like to bring my ankle weights with me. Sometimes obviously it's nice to just take a break and not do anything at all, just get in some steps or whatever. But yeah, I truly recommend it, especially if you are somebody trying to get into the gym or you're kind of bored with your fitness routine and just want a good refresh and really want to tone and lean out. This is my bread and butter. So I'll definitely have it down below for you guys to check it out, and I hope you join. Also, it is a 6-week program, so you can join whenever you want. It doesn't have to be on the specific day that I launched it. Also, what's nice is that once you buy it once, you have access to it for your life. So you can always come back to it, pause, take a break, do it a few times throughout the year, which is what I like to do. I'll complete the 6 weeks, take a break, do some workout classes, whatever it may be, and then when I'm wanting to get back into it, I do it again. I think it's also good to switch up your workout routine, but not switch it up so much to the point where your body's not getting used to certain workouts and then you're not actually actively building that muscle because you're always doing something different. So that's why I do think it's very important to have a structured progressive overload type of routine, and that is exactly what this is. So it's set up where Monday is lower body, Wednesday upper body, and then Friday is full body like I've mentioned, and then Tuesday, Thursday are those mat sculpt classes. So kind of thinking like lighter weights, higher repetitions with those exercises, more timed movements, and then also on Saturday or Sunday, depending on what works for you and your schedule, is that cardio day. So you can really follow the program however you want and however fits into your lifestyle. That's my biggest thing too, is I don't want you to feel any constraints. I want you to just do what works well for you, what feels good for you, and not burn yourself out immediately, because that's always the scary thing when it comes to getting into the gym for the first time or getting into a fitness routine. You think you need to lift these massive heavy weights right away, you stress yourself out and you're like, I'm never gonna go back, I'm incredibly sore. No, like start easy, go easy on yourself, and then build as the weeks go on. It's about 6:45. I'm back home. I'm gonna get started on cooking up dinner right now. I honestly think I might just make beef bowl because one of my avocados is ripe. Thank God I took it out of the fridge and that definitely helped get it pretty ripe. So I'm gonna use that to make a little beef bowl, sweet potato. Also, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna prep some food for the week. Usually in the middle of the week by like Wednesday or Thursday, I'm out of what I meal prepped on like Sunday. I don't do meal prepping, I should say. It's more so like ingredient prepping. So I'll ingredient prep different proteins, like if it's ground turkey, chicken, ground beef. Usually it's either ground turkey, ground beef, or some sort of chicken. I'll like make an extra chicken breast if I'm having chicken for dinner that night. It just makes it so much easier to stay on track with like eating healthier, and especially at the end of the day when the last thing you feel like doing like with cooking. So it's nice to just sort of get like a quick 5-minute meal. You already have your protein cooked. You already have, like if you're making something with sweet potato, the sweet potato is already ready. So I'm gonna prep those right now, and then I just do some like garlic salt. Sometimes I'll do cinnamon on them because when I have them in my breakfast bowls with cinnamon, it's so good. And then my ground beef, I sometimes season with taco seasoning. It depends again if I plan on making tacos that week. But more often than not, I just use salt, garlic powder, and then some pepper on top. And like I said, it's nice to just have this in the fridge. That way I can like reach for it throughout the week. And if I know I'm not like going out and about with friends or anything on the weekend, it's nice to just have healthy options readily available. And I don't really know what my plans are this weekend. I know tomorrow night I'm going out to dinner, but other than that, it'll be nice to have some food prepped and ready to go. I just pulled up to the coffee shop. I'm at Flatbread and Butter in St. Pete, which is one of my favorite spots. I feel like I say that about every place, but every coffee shop I go to is my favorite for like different reasons. This one I love because it's in like a very cutesy little neighborhood, so it's just very cozy, like, I don't know, homey type of vibes. And also their matcha, not to mention, is so good. So I'm gonna get myself an iced matcha latte because I've been craving that. I actually haven't gone to a coffee shop in a while and gotten like a cold brew or matcha, let alone like sat there and worked. So it'll feel good to sit down and just get a couple hours of work done before I have to get ready later. I have an event in Tampa at 5:30 at a new rooftop bar, which I'm so excited about. I've been wanting to try this place. It's called Maru and it just looks so cool. It overlooks like the bay and it just looks so fancy. So like I need to figure out what I'm gonna wear to that. I think I'm gonna do some sort of sundress or like a black dress that I have. I don't know, something like super cute, simple, and a little bit classy. So that's the plan for tonight, and that's at 5:30, which means I need to leave my apartment probably around 4:30. I think I might just Uber over there, but yeah, I need to leave so I don't get caught in rush hour traffic because our reservations are at 5:30, but I'm definitely looking forward to that. I think it'll be super fun, but before all that, before all the fun, I need to knock out some work for a little bit. I just finished getting ready for dinner, and honestly I think this dress might be my favorite dress I've ever put on, and this like whole outfit together. Believe it or not, this dress is actually from Amazon and I think it was like $25. I just bought it on a whim because I was like, oh, that looks cute. I didn't even hear anything about it. This is the most comfortable dress also, and it's just so flattering. It's perfect for the vibe tonight with like the little rooftop and everything. And then my beaded yellow bag, which this is from TJ Maxx, but it just like pulls the entire outfit together and I love it. So gonna head on out. It's like a little wine tasting, and then they have like caviar, is that what it, yeah, caviar, light bites, seafood, which I love. So I'm really excited to check it out. Obviously I'm back home. I just freshened up and I did an everything shower tonight, which felt so good. My hair just needed a good deep clean and wash, so put in some leave-in conditioner, did some hair oil, just did my skincare routine, and I'm gonna head to bed pretty soon here. Which, one thing about my skin recently, I've been having really good skin days and then super bad skin days. Like one day my skin will be super glowy and it feels and looks really clear, and then I swear a week later it'll just go through the ringer. Like granted I am on my period right now, but just the way that my hormonal acne has been acting up within the last probably 2, maybe 3 months is something that I have not experienced in such a long time, and it is bugging the heck out of me. Like my skin has just never looked so stressed, so I don't know what's going on. Like I'm honestly very insecure about it, so I don't really want to do like a close-up, but right here it's pretty much just acne scars, and the acne scars are still bright red. So I am trying to use like vitamin C every single morning, and then I have been doing retinol like every night, but I think that was really damaging my skin barrier and like causing my skin to purge so much. And that's the thing with using retinol, is like your skin is going to purge because it's just really increasing the rate at which your skin cells are turning over. So it's going to bring everything that was under your skin cells to the surface. And I was being patient with the purging phase, but I don't know if my skin is still supposed to purge for this long. Like I'm at the point now where I think it's just something going on internally, like hormone imbalances, all of that, rather than what I'm actually putting onto my skin. So that's the hard thing with skincare or skin, is there's just so many things that it could be. It could be your skincare, it could be something with your gut, it could be something going on like with your hormones. There's just so many different things that could go into it, like environmental factors, stress, everything. So I do think, you know, stress plays a huge role into it, and that's something that I'm actually working on right now, is just little things that I can do to improve like how I handle stress and stress management and all of that, and different things I've like talked about doing with my doctor. But other than that, I'm like, what the heck is going on with my skin? I'm not about it. But it's hard when it comes to your skin, because there could be so many different things that it is. It could be stress, it could be gut related issues, it could be something going on internally, it could be just your period, it could be environmental factors, skincare products you're using. So it's really hard to just like find something and be like, that's it, you know? It's kind of like trial and error of what's going on, but I think at the end of the day, what it all does root back to is just stress, which is so weird because I was explaining this to my mom earlier, because I am going to be doing different things and kind of like changing things here and there in my lifestyle to help lower my cortisol, because it's something that my brain doesn't feel, but my body feels. I don't even know how to describe it, but essentially, like, I wake up in the morning and I'm not stressed about things that I have to get done on my to-do list, or stressed about different things that are coming up or on my calendar, whatever. But my body just like feels stressed, and I just have this like anxious knot in my stomach all the time. And it feels like I have a stomach ache, but it's just this ball of anxiety. And I don't know where it comes from. I don't know what's causing me stress, like, because I can't put something to it. Like, I live a great life. I'm very happy with everything in my life right now. My friends, the people in my life, where I live, my day-to-day routine. So I'm like, what is going on? I don't know, and it's really hard. And it's also just really frustrating that I can't figure out what it is and identify it and be like, that's the thing that's wrong. I'm going to do XYZ to fix that. Like, it's kind of just something that I'm dealing with right now. Because at the end of the day, I think I take a very mindful approach to what I do so that I don't feel stressed, and so I am taking care of myself both mentally and physically. I genuinely do not know what's wrong, so I'm trying to like take it easy on myself and not stress myself out about all the different things that it could be, and kind of just taking it day by day, and also not trying to like rapidly change all of my habits, because I think that's where you can really get stressed out about trying to fix it. Like, I'm trying to fix my hormonal imbalances, and a huge one with that is cortisol. So to stress about stress is not going to help. So I think just doing little things like here and there and tweaking little things in my routine and little habits of mine will help me eventually like kind of get out of this. But yeah, it's just weird. It's uncomfortable. I don't really know how to describe it. And I can tell like through my energy that it probably has been showing up in my videos too. Like, there's weeks where I'll feel really down in the dumps, and I can kind of see that I have this more like down and kind of like depressed energy about me, and that's not ever how I want to show up. And I don't like when I can feel or see my anxiety like through my content and like my videos. So that's why I feel like I've been taking mini hiatuses like every other week or so, because I will have some weeks that feel a little more overwhelming than others to like turn on the camera and put on a facade, because I never want to do that. Yeah, I'm just like, what is going on with my body? It's uncomfortable, and I'm very in tune with my body and very in tune with my emotions. So when I sense something is wrong, I'm like always pretty much right. So yeah, hopefully sooner or later I'll figure out a solution to everything. But I did want to wrap up this vlog here, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you all so much. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.